The foundation of respect, nurturing healthy parent-child bonds. In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, the bond between a parent and child holds profound significance. This relationship is not just a biological connection, but a deeply emotional and psychological one that shapes the very essence of a child's being. This sacred connection, built on a foundation of love, trust, and respect, serves as a compass guiding a child's emotional and social development. It is through this bond that children learn the fundamental values and principles that will guide them throughout their lives. Respect, in its purest form, acknowledges the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of age or circumstance. It is the recognition that every person, no matter how young, has their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences that are valid and important. When parents embrace respect as a cornerstone of their parenting philosophy, they create an environment where children feel seen, heard, and valued. This sense of validation is crucial for a child's self-esteem and overall emotional health. This foundation of respect paves the way for open communication, empathy, and mutual understanding. It encourages children to express their thoughts and feelings openly, knowing that they will be met with compassion and understanding. Children who feel respected are more likely to develop a strong sense of self-worth and confidence, empowering them to navigate the complexities of life with resilience and compassion. They learn to trust their own abilities and to approach challenges with a positive mindset. Conversely, the absence of respect can have profound and lasting consequences, casting a shadow on a child's emotional well-being and shaping their perceptions of themselves and the world around them. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, and a lack of trust in others. As parents, it is our fundamental responsibility to cultivate an atmosphere of respect within our homes and interactions with our children. This means actively listening to them, valuing their opinions, and treating them with the same courtesy and consideration we would offer to any adult. This involves treating them as individuals deserving of dignity and understanding, even when disagreements arise or mistakes are made. It is through these moments of conflict and resolution that children learn important lessons about empathy, forgiveness, and personal growth. By modeling respectful behavior, we not only nurture our children's emotional growth but also lay the groundwork for healthy relationships throughout their lives. They learn by example, observing how we handle our own relationships and interactions. Respectful parenting is not about permissive indulgence or relinquishing authority. Rather, it is about creating a safe and loving space where children feel empowered to express themselves, learn from their experiences, and develop into their best selves. It is about guiding them with a firm yet gentle hand, helping them to grow into compassionate, confident, and capable individuals. The unseen scars. How disrespect impacts a child's emotional well-being. Disrespect, whether intentional or unintentional, can leave lasting scars on a child's developing psyche. It is not just the overt acts of disrespect that cause harm, but also the subtle, often unnoticed behaviors that can deeply affect a child. Children are particularly vulnerable to the emotional sting of disrespect, as their sense of self is still under construction. They are in the process of forming their identity and understanding their place in the world, making them especially sensitive to how they are treated by those around them. When children are repeatedly exposed to disrespect, they may internalize these negative messages, leading to a diminished sense of self-worth, low self-esteem, and a lack of confidence in their abilities. This can affect their academic performance, social interactions, and overall development. Over time, these emotional wounds can manifest in a variety of ways, impacting a child's behavior, relationships, and overall well-being. They may become more prone to emotional outbursts, have difficulty forming friendships, or struggle to express their feelings in a healthy manner. Children who experience disrespect from their parents may exhibit signs of anxiety, depression, or aggression. These emotional responses are often a cry for help, a way for the child to express the inner turmoil they are experiencing. They may withdraw from social interactions, struggle academically, or engage in self-destructive behaviors as a way of coping with their emotional pain. This can lead to a cycle of negative behavior and further disrespect, creating a challenging environment for the child to thrive in. The emotional toll of disrespect can also extend to a child's physical health, as chronic stress and anxiety can weaken the immune system and increase the risk of developing physical ailments. This connection between emotional and physical health highlights the importance of addressing disrespect early on. Moreover, Children who grow up in disrespectful environments may struggle to form healthy relationships later in life, as they may have difficulty trusting others or establishing healthy boundaries. This can affect their ability to build meaningful connections and maintain healthy relationships as adults. It is essential to recognize that disrespect can take many forms, from overt verbal abuse to more subtle nonverbal cues such as eye-rolling, dismissive gestures, or a lack of attention. These seemingly minor actions can accumulate over time, leading to significant emotional damage. Even seemingly insignificant acts of disrespect can chip away at a child's emotional well-being over time. It is important to be aware of how our actions and words can impact a child's mental health, and take steps to foster a respectful and supportive environment. As parents, it is our responsibility to be mindful of our words and actions, ensuring that we are consistently communicating respect and understanding to our children. By doing so, we can help them build a strong sense of self-worth and resilience.
It hurts when they don't listen to me. It makes me feel invisible and unimportant, like my thoughts and feelings don't matter, or make me feel like what I say doesn't matter. This feeling of being dismissed can be incredibly damaging, leading to a sense of isolation and loneliness.
Beyond words, recognizing nonverbal forms of disrespect. While verbal abuse is a blatant form of disrespect, nonverbal cues can be equally damaging, often flying under the radar of awareness. These subtle signals can be just as harmful, if not more so, because they are often overlooked or dismissed as insignificant. Children, being highly attuned to their parents' emotions and behaviors, pick up on these subtle signals, internalizing their meaning. They learn to read between the lines, understanding the unspoken messages conveyed through body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Eye-rolling, for instance, though seemingly innocuous, communicates disdain and disregard for a child's thoughts and feelings. This simple gesture can make a child feel belittled and dismissed, leading to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem.
When my dad rolls his eyes, I feel like I'm invisible. It's like my opinions and feelings don't matter at all.
Similarly, interrupting a child while they are speaking sends the message that their words are unimportant and unworthy of attention. This constant interruption can stifle a child's willingness to express themselves, making them feel undervalued and unheard.
Sometimes I get so caught up in my own stress, I don't realize I'm cutting him off. It's not intentional, but it still hurts him.
Dismissive gestures such as waving a hand dismissively or turning away while a child is speaking can also evoke feelings of unimportance and invalidation. These actions, though often done without malice, can deeply affect a child's sense of self-worth.
I know I've done that before, but I never meant to make him feel small. It's something I need to be more aware of.
Furthermore, a lack of attention, such as being constantly preoccupied with phones or other distractions while a child is trying to engage, conveys a lack of interest and respect for their presence and needs. This can lead to a child feeling neglected and unimportant, impacting their emotional well-being. These nonverbal forms of disrespect, though often unintentional, can erode the foundation of trust and connection in the parent-child relationship. Over time, these small, seemingly insignificant actions can accumulate, leading to a significant impact on the child's emotional health and the overall dynamic of the relationship. Parents must be mindful of their nonverbal communication, ensuring that it aligns with their intention to create a respectful and loving environment for their children. This means being aware of their body language, facial expressions, and the tone of their voice, and making a conscious effort to convey positive and supportive messages. This involves being present and attentive when children are speaking, making eye contact, and using encouraging body language to convey interest and engagement. By doing so, parents can foster a sense of security and trust, making their children feel valued and respected. By being conscious of both our verbal and nonverbal communication, we can create a space where children feel heard, seen, and respected. This not only strengthens the parent-child bond, but also promotes a healthy and positive environment for the child's growth and development. A blueprint for respectful parenting. Practical strategies for nurturing your child's emotional intelligence.
One of the key strategies is to actively listen to your child. This means giving them your full attention, making eye contact, and responding thoughtfully to what they say.
It's also important to validate their feelings, even if you don't always agree with their perspective. Simply acknowledging that their emotions are real and important can go a long way.
Setting clear and consistent boundaries is another crucial aspect. Children need to understand the limits and expectations, but these should be communicated with respect and empathy.
I feel better when I know what's expected of me and that my parents are there to support me.
Encouraging open communication and creating a safe space for your child to express themselves without fear of judgment is essential. This helps them develop emotional intelligence and resilience.
Teaching problem-solving skills and helping children navigate their emotions can empower them to handle challenges more effectively.
And remember, it's okay to admit when you're wrong. Apologizing to your child when you've made a mistake models humility and respect.
Ultimately, respectful parenting is about building a strong, loving relationship that supports your child's growth and well-being.
By implementing these strategies, parents can nurture their child's emotional intelligence, fostering a sense of security, confidence, and respect that will serve them well throughout their lives.